How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another motorcycle video. In today's video, we are here for the 600 subscriber special. What that entails is my accomplishment and achievement of having the Big Four. I've wanted to achieve this goal for some time, ever since I had the Ninja 300. I knew that I had all the different Big Four bikes at different times, but I wanted to achieve a goal of having all four at the same time. That's what we have here today. I know I've been hiding it from you for a little bit, but it was for the 600 subscriber special reason. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about these and a little bit of history, what the plans are for them, maybe take a couple of them for a ride, and that's going to be the video for the day. I hope y'all enjoy. To begin, we're going to start off with this 2003 Suzuki DR200 SE. You've seen this on the channel before. This is a bike that I'm giving to my son. Unfortunately, when he was up this winter, we tried getting it started for him so he could hear it run, and it was a little too cold, and we ended up killing the battery. When I went to take the battery out, I noticed that there were some issues that I will be covering in another video with this. We're going to do the maintenance interval, get the oil changed and everything else like that, get it all perfectly ready for Mike. I want it ready by this summer when he comes up. I've got another video planned for that. You'll have to wait and see what that's all about, but I want this bike ready for him when he gets here. Second on the list here is this 2006 Yamaha XT225. This is my bike. This is going to be on the channel for a little while. I really enjoy it. It's a nice, peppy little, 6-speed, 225cc motor, It gets up and does everything that it needs to do, goes off-road, on-road, everything. There are a few minor issues that need to be taken care of. It needs new chains and a new chain and sprockets, and then we're also going to do the maintenance interval and oil change on this bike as well. Again, this is coming up in more videos, so probably with the two, Yamaha and Suzuki, for one for sure. Be sure to stay tuned for that. I really like this bike. I'm probably going to keep it for a little while, and when we've done our off-road stuff, then I'll probably sell it and buy something else a little bit more comfortable. But for right now, this is the perfect bike for me. Third on the list is this 1981 Honda CB125S. I picked this up a few months ago. I got it real cheap. Parts were easy to find relatively, and I figured it'd be a good project for the channel. It was cafe racered out, kind of. But there's a few things that are wrong with it. There's no headlight to it. None of the wiring is, none of the lights are on. I did check to see if it has spark over here, but I have not heard this bike run yet. It has decent tires on it. It's got the throttle cable. I can hear the slide slapping in there. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, it's not a bad bike. It's just something that I wanted to kind of figure out. I always wanted a cafe racer, so I didn't want to do that with the 450. I like the way the 450 looked. So I'm going to have my little cafe racer build here, and once this is done, this will be sold, so then I can buy future motorcycles. All right, now, last but certainly not least is the 1980 Kawasaki KE100. This model, not this bike, but this model is special to me because it was the first bike that I ever rode. Back in like the early 90s, a buddy of mine had one of these and he was riding around, and I asked him if I could ride it. He said sure, so I rode it around, and he rode it around, and I rode it around. I had a three-wheeler at that time. I'd let him ride that, and I would ride this. I liked the motorcycle better. And honestly, it was just more fun because it was two wheels, so it was more fun to me. The history behind this specific bike, I don't know. But I do know that we paid a little extra for it, and we drove all the way out to Cedar Rapids to get it because it was the year I was born. It is the model is the first bike that I ever rode, and it's also a Kawasaki, so it completes my Big Four collection. This bike does run, and I'll show you in a little bit, but that's why this bike is so special to me, because of the year that it was made, because it was the first model that I rode, and because it completed my Big Four achievement. I've been hiding this for about a month, and this has been about the hardest bike that I've had to hide from you guys, because it already does run, and I wanted to show it so many times. You know, the video's not going to be that big, but I wanted to be able to, you know, ride it in a video, ride it around, you know. But I couldn't figure out how to do that and incorporate it with it already being rideable and running. So we're going to do that today. I'm going to go ahead and show you the two bikes that I can ride, and the other two will just sit here and look pretty for now. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the Kawasaki started. I think it's out of gas, so we're going to go ahead and take the Yamaha XT225 for a ride. It is a little cold-blooded. Takes a little while for it to warm up. Starts up pretty quickly though. It's kind of funny that the trip is reading 225 miles right now, which is pretty funny. That's with the choke on. Like I said, it's a little cold-blooded, but it's all right. Like that, it's just good. You know, it's not super fast, but it's quick enough for what it is and what it needs to do. Yeah, fun little bike. Alrighty, y'all, that's it for this video. We didn't get to take the Kawasaki out today. It was out of gas. I should have known better. I should have grabbed some gas so I could put in it. You know, it's 2-stroke, so I just didn't have the gas for it. However, we were able to take out the XT225 and it ran flawlessly like it always does. It's a great bike. But this 600 subscriber special is something that I wanted to do for you guys. And having these 4 bikes and my big 4 achievement, that means the world to me. And I wanted to be able to share that with you guys for this 600 subscriber special. So from me to you, thank you. I appreciate it. Never in a million years did I think I would get this far. But with all that being said, I hope I continue to grow. And I'm going to continue working on motorcycles and shooting the guns and doing my thing out here. So again, thank you guys. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button. I sure appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. Y'all have a great day.